Art is not decoration nor a luxury. It is not something we do after the real business of life is done. No, according to Friedrich Nietzsche, art is life. Or rather, it is what justifies life. What saves it from collapse? Because life, as he saw it, is chaos. It is suffering. It is conflict without resolution, contradiction without clarity. Nature is indifferent. People lie. Truth wounds. And the ones who see too clearly often break. But in the face of all this, art emerges. Not as a denial of pain, but as its transformation. Art is the scream turned into a symphony. The wound woven into a tapestry. The absurd written into poetry. It is the flame inside us refusing to be extinguished. Nietzsche once wrote, "We have art in order not to die of the truth." Let that echo. We have art in order not to die of the truth. Because truth, when stripped bare, can be merciless. Science, logic, and philosophy might tell us what the world is, but they cannot tell us why to go on living in it. They measure atoms and time, but not longing. They dissect, but they do not sing. Art, on the other hand, does not ask for permission. It creates meaning where none exists. It paints the void with color. It gives rhythm to despair. In Nietzsche's eyes, the artist is not a daydreamer. The artist is a fighter, a forger of meaning, a creator of new values in a world where old ones have crumbled. When God is dead and the heavens fall silent, it is the artist who speaks. He admired the ancient Greeks for this very reason. Their tragedies didn't shy away from pain, they embraced it. They knew suffering was real, but they gave it form. In the darkness of Oedipus and the madness of Dionysus, they found something sacred. Nietzsche called it the Dionysian spirit, wild, ecstatic, emotional. A chaotic energy that dissolves boundaries, breaks rules, and dances in the ruins. The Dionysian is drunk on life, even when it hurts. But he also saw the Apollonian force, calm, structured, rational. It brings harmony. It shapes the raw fire into a sculpture. It draws the line between madness and beauty. True art, Nietzsche believed, needs both. It is born from their tension. The best works are not polished lies, nor are they shapeless screams. They are the balance between fire and form, between the chaos we feel and the structure we impose. That's why for Nietzsche, the artist is not only someone who creates, it is someone who redeems. Because when we look at a painting and feel understood, when a piece of music lets us cry without words, when a story awakens something ancient in us, that is not escape. That is rescue. That is survival. In a world without absolute truth, art becomes the echo of the soul saying, "I am still here." He saw the aesthetic life, not the moral life, not the religious life, as the most honest way of being. To live aesthetically is to live creatively, courageously. Not just to make art, but to make one's life a work of art. This is what he meant by the Übermensch, not a perfect human, but a self-created one. Someone who writes their own symphony, even if the world is silent. To live like that is dangerous. It requires strength. But it is the only way, Nietzsche believed, to affirm life. To look at the abyss and say, yes. Yes, even this. Yes, even now. Because art is not an answer. It is a gesture. A gesture that says, the world hurt me, but I made something beautiful from it. That beauty is not an escape from suffering. It is the proof that we endured. So, from here on out, whenever you hear a melody that haunts you, see a painting that stirs you, or read words that change you, remember, this is not decoration. This is resistance. This is art. And this is why we live.